Okay, so here's the upper control arm. Installation is pretty simple. Installs back in the factory spot. 2 bolts. Goes through there, 2 bolts. The only thing I do not like, as we'll show you here, they didn't give instructions on your upper control arm, which like I said is pretty simple really. But the bolt kit they give me has all the hardware, the washers, lock washers, nuts and bolts. However, they only provided 4 washers. So to me, that leads me to believe they're just wanting you to put the bolt through like this with the washer, lock washer, and nut on the back. But I like it like that. So I'm going to come up with 4 extra washers, and I'm going to make them all have washers on both sides, unless they might have shorted washers, but you know, you have that on projects. You might have to change some things if you don't like it. I don't see a problem with adding a washer on both sides. Alright, here we are coming down to some of the last steps here. We've got our upper lower control arm on, we've got our spindles put on, tightened up. Next step is to put on your coilover shocks and springs. These are the Viking coilovers that come with the kit. You can get the mini subframe kit without these as just a lower kit. You can get it with the lower and upper A arms, and then with the coilovers. One thing about these, when you get it, there's a warranty paper. You have to use anti-seize or it voids the Viking warranty. What this does is it keeps the threads from getting galled up when you're adjusting the coil spring. They also supply everything you need, but first you'll use one of these flat washers. You'll slide this down and over top and onto your screw perch here. Then you'll want to use anti-seize lightly on both sides of these roller bearings. This will go on there on the perch, and then you'll have another flat washer that'll go on top of that on the perch. This will make it easier once the coil spring's on and the pressure's on this, when you use your spanner wrench to adjust. It'll allow it to freely spin instead of digging into your flat washers. But again, I want to reiterate the whole anti-seize so you don't void your warranty. They suggest that you can measure where your ride height is going to be and just put the anti-seize in that area of the threads. However, I'm not 100% sure I want the ride height. I'm going to adjust it after I get it on the car to see where I like it setting the best. So some of the people I've seen install these will put the anti-seize on all the threads. They'll put everything together, put it in the car. Once they get where it is, they'll take and get between here with the rag and wipe off the anti-seize. It's going to be a little bit of a mess if you do it that way. But if you're not 100% sure what kind of look you're going for when you want to set this up, since we had the factory on there, I'm not 100% sure what it's going to look like. Once it's back on the ground, I'd rather just put it all on all of them. That way I don't void the warranty. And then once I get it set, I can take some time and clean it off there.